Gente, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo se encuentran? Estamos aquí en un nuevo video para el canal. En esta ocasión continuamos con Cyberpunk, donde nos dejamos en el capítulo anterior prácticamente. Y aquí tenemos los 5 de RAM y los 12 de la RAM también, ¿vale? Básicamente, ¿vale? Nos
Hey,
quedamos aquí.
where am I? What is this place?
Wanna talk about the chip.
Want to talk about your little invention. Biochip you made for Arasaka.
Fine. But let's get one thing straight first. Yorinobu Arasaka didn't send you?
No.
This means you must have an offer for me. If your boss will pay more than Kang Tao, I believe we can talk.
Vale, not have problems. You are gonna help me. Kick.
Nobody sent me. I got a problem, and you're gonna help me.
And what does that have to do with the biochip?
Got Cyberland's construct in my head.
Got Silverhand's construct in my head. It's literally driving me crazy, and I know it's only gonna get worse. That is, unless I remove it. And that, none of that's on the billboards I saw. Not even in the fine print.
Silverhand. Construct. That's impossible. Where did you get this biochip?
Long story. I stole it from Yorinobu Arasaka. You gotta remove the biochip from my system.
Your condition.
Have to remove the biochip from my system.
It's not that simple.
Look, you made the thing, didn't you? So where's the problem?
If you're telling the truth, you slotted in a new experimental version of the biochip.
Yeah. How is that different from the normal one?
How's the prototype version different? It's got a different engram, something more aggressive.
The biochip is what's unique, not Silverhand's engram. The previous version of the chip was only used to communicate with pre-saved engrams.
And it was rare as fuck and cost a fortune. Yeah.
This one's rarer. Meant to install and activate the engram in a new body. When I left Arasaka, the project was still in the trial phase.
Your teach work. Congratulations. Now got it out. Got some lucky. How exactly what I supposed to work?
How exactly was this new version supposed to work? Were you planning to have the engram kick people out of their own bodies? Is that shit by design?
During the tests, we assumed that the body would be neurally indifferent during implantation.
You mean dead?
Yes, which makes what happened to you interesting indeed.
So, how could afford this version for biochip?
How do you put a price on immortality? Who could even afford tech like this?
Nobody. This model was meant to remain in-house. The prototype was Saburo Arasaka's personal commission. He oversaw the entire project himself.
So if it weren't for Yorinobu, nobody would have found out.
And if not for you, the project would not have been a success. This is a true breakthrough.
So, I guess I'm lucky. Your teach work, congratulations. Now get out.
Yeah, great. Your tech works. Now get it out of me.
Well.
Get it
I would have
out
to see
of
it
me.
first.
I don't trust you.
Whoa, we just met. Haven't built up that sort of trust yet.
How did you think this was going to go? If you want me to help you, I must examine you.
Okay.
Okay.
Entonces el chaval que teníamos que encontrarlo y una vez lo encontramos y me va a decir un poco del chip. ¿No?
Unbelievable. It looks like...
Can't believe this suit's the one who's gonna help us.
Nos está checando y básicamente está viendo qué tenemos y dice que es increíble.
Oh, fuck.
Impressive, isn't it?
What a pity I won't be able to examine it fully.
Yeah, real shame. You could have been his guinea pig too.
Tell me how to get rid of it.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Your neural network has completely deteriorated. It can no longer function independently of the chip. The only thing I could do
Woohoo, it's bargaining time.
is to give you information on a good clinic in Sweden. They'll help you through the terminal stages. Minimize the pain.
What happened to me exactly? You say the projects has in the trial phase.
Wait, you said the project was in the trial phase.
In the
You don't
trial
actually
phase.
know how it'll end.
Oh, I do. I just saw the construct devouring your brain. It's programmed to take over its new environment. At all costs. And your little meat brain is helpless against
So
it.
no matter what, sooner or later the engram wins.
Yes. And from what I've heard about Silverhand, that seems to be exactly his style.
Huh. I see my reputation's grown into Arasaka legend.
Vale. What's happened to me exactly?
What exactly is going on in my head?
You tell me, what's it like to have two personalities? Because it's not like you're hearing voices. You are both yourself and Silverhand, simultaneously.
Not here to tell psychology. I see him, I talk to him, right. Enough of
You are
this.
silent.
I can see him and talk to him.
You're not talking, but yes, I understand what you mean. Have you noticed the construct's influence on your decision-making?
Sheesh, give it a rest.
He can make do anything.
When it comes to my decisions, Johnny really is just a voice in my head. Maybe he has a different opinion, but he can't make me do anything.
Agreed 100%. You are one fucking stubborn.
It's not as if one of you wins the debate. The scale simply shifts, slowly but surely.
Vale, right, enough of this. What do you
What do
mean?
you mean?
You will start doing things that were once unthinkable, at least to your old self. And you know exactly who he was. A fanatic, a terrorist, a suicide
Oh,
bomber.
fuck me. Who's trying to mess with your head now?
That is why I believe it would be better for you to consider clinical isolation at this stage.
Well,
At least Johnny never whored himself out like you.
Are you defending him? Or is that Johnny speaking now? Oh,
No.
let me guess. He already tried to take over your body. You know, just for a little while.
No.
Would you, though? Could be fun.
Johnny,
Kidding. But watch out. Suit's getting ready to talk your head off.
what?
know what? That's enough. You just playing for time? Because I can't tell. Are you trying to convince me you're useless? 'Cause, I mean, in that case, I can just shoot you in the head and save us both some time.
Ah, finally.
I will try to help you. If you come with me to Kangtao.
Kanto. I will try. Doesn't cut. Forget about Kanto.
I'll try, just isn't gonna cut it. Actually, it's almost like you're trying to buy your way in with the Chinese, at my expense.
Do you even realize how much data is in your head? Even if I can't help you, the data must be saved.
Well, fuck me sideways. What a half-brain
Get
gunk.
Kangtao. Got any other ideas?
If you think there's anyone else who can help you, I could give you the blueprints. Complete project documentation. Kangtao offered quite the sum for it.
You got it with you?
He's got to. Gonk's fucking useless without him.
V. Takamura? What the hell is he doing here?
He's got a few questions of his own for you. You play nice, he might even save your ass. I'm almost done. The blueprints.
The blueprints. What is that? Blueprints? Ok, estamos checando mi cerebro. ¿Lo que es?
Better than nothing. Long as we find someone fluent in technobabble.
Arasaka. Documentos. Saburo Arasaka. Vale. What will you do with him?
What'll you do with him?
I haven't decided yet.
Are you serious?
You know me. I can be impulsive.
Vale.
He's all yours. I'll give you two some space.
I hope we can
Dale.
come to an understanding.
Falcon
That is
Helmet.
certainly in your best interest.
Uy, uy.
V, I will remember this.
¿Me sirve?
Heat. Throat is
Me
positively
llevo esto.
parched.
V did not give you even a glass
También
of
esto. Uy,
water.
eso no.
Unacceptable. Inhumane. That is
Tengo un
not me.
sombrero, ¿eh?
You will see the difference.
Eso no me
I will
acordaba.
give you full buckets.
No,
No hay nada.
no need.
Vale, tenemos que salir de aquí. Vale, básicamente lo que me acaban de decir.
See that? Fuck me, just look at that.
Vale, tenemos problemas en el relic. Es el chip que tenemos en la cabeza que nos está dando problemas.
Bitches.
Where are we talking about
Whatever you
this?
gotta say it. Got something eating at your code, that's clear.
Been trying to learn how you're wired this whole time. To know who I'm dealing with. Thought you were
Vaya.
just unlucky at first, but I kept watching and finally realized what your problem is. You were a kid from the Badlands. Family was your crutch and but an NC,
muy mal,
you're
eh.
nobody. Best you can do
You are
is
the
steal
worst
from
kind
Scat.
of
You're a dick,
asshole.
you know?
And you're a cunt. Maybe we'll fit together after all.
Vale, vamos para
Let's
esto.
cut this juvenile bullshit.
I'm just trying to help you.
Well,
Ah,
I
me
neither
puse esas
want,
cositas
nor do I
de medicamento.
need your help. Just go. Had enough of you.
Claro que se va, ¿eh? No, se va. Vale, tengo que reunirme aquí con el MUCHO este. Vamos a pedir mi carro. Lo único que tengo... No, tengo otro, ¿no? Un momento, tengo otro. Ah, tengo la moto. Vamos a pedir la moto. Vamos a irnos en moto esta ocasión. Vaya, listo. Judy.
Hey, Judy, what's up?
V, can you come over, stat?
Something happened?
Yeah. Just come.
Ok. Vale, tenemos que ir con Judy también. Dice que duérmete con Takemura, ¿no? I don't get what's happened to me. Supongo que dice eso. Y si frenamos un poquito, me voy muy mal, o sea, ya. Malito estoy, Vale, podemos cambiar aquí la cámara un poquito. Baby. Me gusta cómo se ve media persona en la cámara, ¿Es esto qué? Y la policía ahí, A ver, se ve así, ¿vale? No por mí. Es parte de la historia. Podemos tomar algún tipo de transporte o de teletransporte. Pero me gusta más ir así en la ciudad. Conduciendo, ¿sabes? Estamos ya cerca, Nos podríamos acercar, sí. A unos... ¿qué serán? Tal vez a 1 kilómetro. O unos cuantos metros. Y con esto aquí ya te digo yo que era mejor acercarme, La policía por aquí. Neutraliza quién sabe quién, no sé si no, así no, Yo no puedo neutralizar a nadie, veo muy mal, Vamos más cerca ya. Vale. Vamos a bajarnos. Una cosa. Vamos a acercarnos un poquito porque así estoy muy mal, Así no se puede. Pero ya tengo que ir a este punto, ¿no? Vamos a pedir este viaje rápido. Y ya está. Vale. Ya estamos aquí. Mi punto está aquí enfrente a unos cuantos metros ya. Está aquí, ¿vale? Se ve muy mal, Creo que se me tomó una pastilla. Nada. Uy, no sé quién entra. Oh, mira, no. Olvídalo. Se ha mejorado por un momento, pero no tanto, Y giramos a la izquierda. ¿Cuántos? Vaya, a ver. Vamos a pedir aquí mi segunda. Mi motito. Venga. Ah, mira, hasta aquí. Vale. Vámonos. Si no, cuando llegamos, Yo pensé que estaba aquí, pero no. Uy. Con calma, con calma. No sé si era por aquí exactamente, pero... No llegamos. Es aquí. Esperar, dice. Nos vemos fatal, ¿eh? Ojalá nos recuperemos pronto de esta caída, ¿eh?
It is
Some
good to
pine
see you,
leather.
V.
Seems pretty, secluded here.
It is appropriate for such a secret meeting.
You look awful.
What the hell happened? Look close to awful.
You see a
Awful.
man robbed of his implants, money and dignity. Look well.
Okay.
It is not all bad. I am mostly unnoticed in the streets.
Where's your friend?
Friend you mentioned here?
Oda? He should be here any moment now.
Willing finally to give me the spec on him?
He's Hanako-sama's bodyguard.
Hanako Arasaka's? From the carrier at anchor in the bay. Saburo's daughter.
Yes, and if he believes you, we'll next meet with her.
Okay, sure, you can trust him. Que
Sure
se
you can
puede
trust
confiar
him.
en él, básicamente.
Yes,
Convincing. Very.
I have nothing to lose. Is that better?
Worse. Cause I got plenty to lose.
Creo que... Estamos esperando al amigo de él. Creo que ya llegó.
He is usually camouflaged.
Tiene mejor carro que yo, Me da toda la pena. Eso de quién, supongo que es de él, ¿no? No lo sé. No me quiten eso ya, por favor. Me apesta. Vale, compañero. No puedo caminar, ¿vale? Todavía no. ¿Qué pasa, compañero?
Takemura-san,
Oye,
Is this him? Your thief.
he's my witness, V.
Can't speak for myself, you know.
So speak. I have been told you know things.
vale, Yorinobu strangled his father.
Was there. Saw what happened. Yorinobu strangled the old guy.
Silence! Not one word more. You will bring death to your door.
But it is the truth. Hanako-sama must hear it.
My one concern is to keep her safe in this city forgotten by the gods.
Is she in danger?
Now? No. Yet during the parade to honor Arasaka-sama, most certainly.
I bring you this witness to his murder. And you dare to worry about a silly parade? Fool!
Correct.
Vale.
You
Unlike
can't
you.
ignore the truth.
Están hablando de que...
Correct. Unlike you,
De que
I have not yet failed to keep my
mató Yorinobu
oath to do
Arasaka's
my
papá.
duty.
You will regret those words.
The only thing I regret is that I came here to meet you. There is a price on your head. I do
This is
you a
gonna take
favor
much
now.
longer.
Sorry, but this gonna take much longer?
I do you a favor now by not cutting it off and taking it straight to Yorinobu-sama. What would you do now, were you in my place?
I do no favors. I would deliver your
Están
head to
gonna help or
Yorinobu-sama.
not?
Oda!
Consider your... What?
We're talking about a guy who killed his father to seize control of Arasaka. Gonna take an interest in this or not?
I will not. But
Vale.
I will let you leave this place, this city, unharmed. If I see either of you again, I will not be so lenient.
Be very careful, my friend. We are all so far from home.
Vale, básicamente dijo que nos va a ayudar y
Good
que,
fucking
y que nos va a
riddance.
dejar ir,
One
básicamente.
Arasaka whack job is already plenty.
Well, we tried.
Well, can't say we didn't try.
We tried, yes, and obtained something useful.
¿Qué?
How do you figure that?
¿Qué robó?
What Oda said. They returned to Tokyo after the parade. The parade.
The
It is our
parade.
chance, perhaps.
Okay.
Somehow, we can get to Hanako-sama. We must do a proper reconnaissance first. We'll need a precise map of Japantown.
Hold on.
It is your turn to call on friends. Do you know a fixer who could help?
Yeah. I
Just
know.
a fixer dame. Wakaku Akata runs a pachinko parlor on Jig Street.
We must pay this woman a visit.
Vale. ¿Y ahora
Will
qué?
you join me?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Vale. ¿Mi compañero? Increíble. Tengo que subirme al carro. Vámonos. Ay, ay. Increíble, ¿eh? Go
Gente
to
Street. What is this name?
Wakaku.
Just a night city name.
Beware, you mock me too often.
How you are? Where are you going? On Atarasaka.
Any idea what's going on at Arasaka?
Ah, what's going on? Okay.
Only what I can surmise from what I see on TV. Yorinobu and his puppets grin at the cameras and insist that everything is under control. But the wider the smile, the bigger the lies.
Vale. Who are you?
Alright, Goro.
Yes. Why the sudden concern?
Just asking something wrong with that.
I'm just asking. Does everything with you have to have an ulterior motive?
I apologize. That came off wrong. I am simply not used to such questions. People like me, either we are doing well or we are in a grave.
Vale. Podemos skipear este viaje o podemos comérnoslo. A mí me gustaría ver todas esas partes, me gustaría ver todo, ¿no? No dejar nada por aquí tampoco. Vale, bien es cierto que de cierta forma cuando salió Cyberpunk hace, creo que sé, sí, no, un año tal vez, 6 meses tal vez, tenía muchos bugs, muchos errores, pero nos va mejorando, ¿vale? Nos va mejorando. Y obviamente aquí no se va a quedar esto, o sea, lo van a mejorar todavía más y más y más y más. Y bueno, esa es la ventaja, que no está como el 100 perdido, porque al final cada un juego es así, un juego es que lo van mejorando día con día, ¿no? Ven los errores, van los bugs y ven cosas como reparar, ¿no? Eso siempre, porque es como una mejora continua, así funciona todo. Si no te imaginas sale un juego, por ejemplo, una aplicación y no le das mantenimiento, o sea, tiene errores como todo y no mejoras nada, o sea, no. Dice, if your vehicle continues to take the match, if you will eventually explode. Ok. Básicamente si tu vehículo continúa consiguiendo, ¿cómo se puede decir? Golpes, va a haber un problema que podremos explotar con el vehículo juntos ahí. Vale, estamos aquí en una tipo ciudad de Tokio, puede decirse. Un momento.
What you got to
Me
eat?
llevo esto.
See for yourself.
Ah, ¿qué tienes para comer? ¿De qué tenemos comida? No, no quiero comida. Quiero ir con él.
Hey, you looking for some company tonight?
No.
Well, you found it, baby.
We go somewhere, or is this a dark alley type of party?
I ain't no scuzz-ass slut. I got my own place.
No me interesa. Gracias.
I may not be good with names, but I do have quite a talent for faces.
Vale. Tengo que entrar aquí.
Rogue, my sweet. This has got to be a misunderstanding. I've no idea who jumped your team.
¿Quién es
But the
ella?
claws? No, never.
And
My
ella
boys
es
know their place.
Wakakaku.
I'm
Wakaku.
sorry, got to go. I have guests.
Ya, bueno, pero aquí es su día. ¿Qué pasa?
Well, who do I spy but V? In my humble parlor, no less.
Wakako, long time no see.
So what brings you here? And your charming friend is?
Working
Happen to be
together.
working together. That's all.
竹村五郎です。岡田さん、お会いできて光栄です。
Ah, a true gentleman. Ah, shame only that he's being hunted by all Arasaka's tin soldiers. And you, V, bring him to my door. Give me one reason why I shouldn't notify the proper authorities right away.
Well, we come with peace, and you love to make eddies.
Eddie's is why. Always about Eddie's, Wakako. You want to make them? We got biz. Doesn't get any simpler.
So tell me, and mark well I still have my phone at hand.
Para it in Japantown, we need intel. Let's start with your debt to me from
I'm waiting.
Sandra.
You wanted to
That
say
was the things
something?
you already owe me. Sandra Dorset job?
Está leyendo.
Weren't in any rush to collect before. Surely you can wait a little longer.
V, now is not the time. Tell Okada-san what we come for.
Okay.
Need intel on the parade that's scheduled to come through Japantown.
So it's Arasaka again. What I fail
Pues sí,
to
¿no?
understand is, why come to me? Did Mr. Deshawn not come to the phone?
You know everything that's gone of this good.
Come on, got your finger on the hood's pulse. Know everything. Parade honoring Saburo Arasaka? You're prepping in some way, no doubt.
Won't see me dressed in mourning.
今なんて
But the rest is true.
Vale.
Everything's on the shards.
How much does this cost? My pockets are empty.
Clearly. My gift to you, it's free.
Okada-san,
Eso.
what is free often proves most costly.
Gonna take them or not?
Yes.
For free? You sure?
Got my reasons. But patience, I got none.
Okay. Es el que me voy a cobrar, ¿eh?
Japantown. Whole district is to be sealed off for the parade. Dashi platforms, the main attraction. They'll fly this way, high above street level. Along the parade route, balconies, footbridges, and vantage points affording good views. Hanako Arasaka, the guest of honor, will deliver her speech from the largest
Hanako
float.
Arasaka,
She'll do
Arasaku
this
family.
exactly here. Got no idea about security, but given recent events, expected to be tight. Our last parade, Arasaka undercovers infiltrated the crowd. Not to mention a smattering of sharpshooters, drones. And if that's not enough fun for one day, a net runner, one at least.
Una misión
They
difícil,
use
¿eh?
the city CCTV to observe everything. Main access point, here. It's an old automated control center. If you ask me, most useful by far. At the end, the floats will float out of Japantown, and we'll be left with trash up to our elbows that no one will collect. That's it. It's all I have.
It must be enough.
Then go.
Vale.
Be on your way.
Thanks.
Thanks, Wakako.
What
We
to
appreciate this, Okada-san.
Okada. You still own me for Sandra, honest? Tell me about
Willing to bet nobody
Westbrook.
knows Westbrook like you do.
My husbands knew Westbrook, yes. Each of them very high in the tiger class. Ruled Japantown.
What did they do?
They did what made the best eddies. Gave them the most pull, sold sex and black market tech.
Okay, how many husbands did you have and again?
I can't help asking. How many of those husbands did you have?
5. All went before their time. Terrible family tragedy.
You not afraid that tragedy will strike you?
Have to live somehow. For my 9 sons.
We have some outstanding biz to settle. Remember Sandra Dorset?
I don't forget such things, V.
Vale, pues ya está, ¿no?
Here is your reward. It comes with a fairly ample bonus. Go see a
Pastillita.
Ripper Doc. They'll weave you a dermal imprint that will enable smart gun compatibility. A Tiger
There
Claw
you go.
specialty.
Vale, a ver qué dice acá. The money should be already be in your account, but I have something else for you too. A personal link. You can pick it up from Cassius Rider or already be Rapike. It took for who runs a clinic out of the Watson. The personal links also doubles as tattoo my treat. Vale. Un momento. Vale, tenemos aquí pasta. ¿Cuánta pasta? 8000 de pasta. 8K. Tenemos que esto lleno, Vamos a ver una cosa, gente. Vamos a dejar hasta aquí este video y nos vemos en la próxima. Gente, chao, cuídense mucho, bye bye.